Hello, everybody. Good morning and welcome to Sunday Morning Craft and Chat. My name is Deanna. My YouTube channel is Dream of Crafts, and I welcome you in. And I'm running a little late today, but I still have my coffee. So go ahead and grab whatever beverage you prefer to drink, whether it's morning or afternoon when you're viewing this. But welcome in. And today I just got in an order from HSN. And I got two of them in, actually. A couple of them in, but this is one of them. And this is the cottage window. So it's the window. It's 3D building window scene. And these are on clearance right now. That's why I ordered them. I got the door scene and the window scene. Today I'm going to play with the window scene. Like literally, I just got them within the last hour. I haven't used them yet, but I got all three of them, and the price right now for them is $18.95 on clearance, and then I had $3.50 shipping and handling, of course my Michigan tax, so my total was $23.80. And the number for that is 761466. Like I said, right now there was other ones, but I only ordered the window scene and the door scene, and the other one I wanted they didn't even have, so I might have to go actually to the website and see if I can find it there. But I did get the window and the door scene, and this is the door one. So that's a nice one too. But I thought this morning, because I wanted to do a little snowman, I thought, so I got the set. So it's got all three of these in it. It's got stamps, dies. And the neat thing about the dies is it's like embosses and, see that? Embosses and cuts all in one. So we're going to go ahead and start. And I'm just, like I said, I haven't touched it. So we're just going to play with it. So I might have to go get things I need. Or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play with it while we chat. So that's what I kind of do sometimes with new things. So I didn't have any white note cards packs. So I did cut a piece of white cardstock, and I cut it 6.5 inches wide by 10 inches. And we're going to score that at 5. If you don't have a scoring machine, scoreboard, you can just fold it in half and score it that way. But I only had the cream, and I really wanted white, so that's why I had white. And this just happens to be Hobby Lobby Paper Studio note cards here. And this is just white cardstock, 65-pound weight is my guess, because I'm using the lighter one. Let me grab a scoreboard. Here we go. So yeah, so haven't been doing a whole lot, although it's been kind of a busy week. It was the first week of school, so last week was, so lots of running and stuff. So, and this is just a Martha Stewart scoreboard, and it needs a bath, I see, but it's not too awful. So again, this is cut at 10 inches by 6.5 inches, and I'm going to score at 5 inches. And we're just going to make a nice crease there. And that's all we need that for. I also have out my Tim Holtz Tonic Studios stamp plate. I don't believe he can sell this anymore because of infringements on another company's idea. So I bought this previously owned last year, maybe even 2 years ago already. But you can find them. I mean, they are the ones that are out there. They can resell. It's just that he can't make any more now. Whether or not he comes out with a different one, I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and stamp. And this got these cute stamps in it. So let me see the package here. If I can find the one with the, there's 2 stamp sets. There's this stamp set, which is right here. And that stamps your background. Let me pull it up against the paper there. There we go. That stamps your background. And then there's another stamp. This one here. The stamp here. There's my background. Right here, there's that stamp. And then there is the dies that come with that stamp set. And then, of course, the window part, which embosses and cuts your window shape. Okay, so that's that. So we're going to stamp. Let's get our stamping done. And let me see here. Sorry about the noise. It'll be a little noisy getting this off of here. So I'm going to get my paper on there. Right. Oops, let me make sure my fold is... Oops, that's not the one I want. I almost grabbed just a piece of paper. So I'll make sure my fold is in the right direction. Put that up against there. Like so. Okay. And then I'm going to get my stamp in there. So I want to see where the window is going to be. Let's get that down there. And I'm just going to, I think they had it divided so that if you didn't want to use the background, you didn't have to. But I'm thinking like that. What's going to show up here? And then that, you can't see through it. Okay. All right. So it looks like you don't see the whole scene until you actually, oh, I see what they did. What did they do? Let me look at the packaging again. Yeah, they did the whole scene. I guess if you just want to do the house, you can, but I'm going to do the whole scene because I just think I want the whole scene. Play with the whole thing. So now I put this down. I'm going to go ahead and grab that, bring it up. This stuff out to my way here. There we go. Slide this down. I got my die cutting machine here already. So let's do it in some black. And I will grab some stays on here. Just some stays on black, jet black ink. Get this stamped up. Nice thing about these stamping things is you can, if it doesn't stamp clear, you can redo it again. So I do want to get or make one of those little things that kind of rubs that people use. It's like a palette thing and it rubs on there. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. All right. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then we'll do some coloring on that. And that's why I use Stays On or some other permanent ink, because when you use your alcohol markers, then it will sometimes bleed because it's not a permanent. All right, let's see here. I think I just want to do the snowman. Let me see the picture. Is this the other one? I'm trying to look at all the packages here. Yeah, they just have the snowman. So I think I'm just going to do the snowman. No, maybe the bells. Okay, so I'm going to lift this up. This has to be washed. Go. With some ink remover. So yeah, I think I'll use the snowman. This is the same 65-pound card stock. Let's see, they had the bells in there, so we'll go ahead and give that a try. Bells and snowman. And Let's see what else I got here. They've got a bird on the outside. So it just depends on how much you want to color, I guess. But see if I can get the bird on there. Get them all on there. And we'll go with that. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I got these facing down. Pick them up here. Here we go. Ready to stamp. So yeah, we just have not been, we're just trying to finish up. The husband and my daughter's boyfriend are trying to finish up the chicken coop. Hopefully we'll get that done today and get them in there. Looking forward to that. So right now they're in the chicken tractor. We have to move it every day or two because they're getting bigger. Perfect. Looks maybe a little bit more on this one here. There we go. That looks good. All right. Perfect. So we got that. Lift these all up. These got to be also washed here. They have to be washed. Okay. All right, so I think we can put this aside. I don't think we need this anymore. Let me get those magnets in there a little bit. There we go. Get this out of the way. And yeah, the first week of school went great. Brooklyn's riding the bus and she loves it. In fact, she had to go to the doctor one morning and she didn't get to ride the bus and she was like, I just really wanted to ride the bus. I'm like, oh, I know you really wanted to ride the bus. So she was kind of upset. And many of you who know, this is just like a backing to a pad of paper, 12 by 12, and I use it to keep my table clean. In fact, I've got redid my table, and like the looks of that. Let me see, we're crooked here. There we go. Camera got bumped. All right, so I'm going to just grab some alcohol markers, and I'm not really, oops, I moved them yesterday. I'm cleaning my craft room and putting stuff in different areas, and then I am also trying to get ready for a garage sale. I've got lots and lots of craft things that are going to be sold, so if you live in the West Michigan area, probably start that next week. And let's see, we need some grays for the snowman. What color house do we want? What kind of house? Let's see here. This is a pack of Spectrum Noir coloring system, and it is, let me see here. I'll get it up here for you. So it's the Tri-Blend Spectrum Noir Essential Blends. It's 3-in-1, and it's 24 pieces, so 24 pens, and the number is SN-TBLE-EBLE 24, and they come out with those in 2019. I didn't buy them in 2019, but that's when they originated these designs. And let's see here. Not sure. They've got kind of a tan colored house. I don't know. Maybe we'll go with a blue house, maybe. And what else do we need? We need brown for deer. We need some greens for our trees. Oh, our deer are black, so we don't need to mess with them, I guess, right? And then we need, here's some other greens. We've got snow. So basically we just got to color the house and the trees on there. And, oh, I like this blue. Let's make our house this color blue. I think. Oh, that's the color they got in the snowman. I was going to use like a gray because I have I do with my gray? Right here. We'll test it. So if I do the blues on the snowman, which makes sense to me too, let's do, how about, there's more gray. That's ice gray. How about a gray house? No, that's not very fun. All right, let's do this color house. So tans. We'll do the tan house. I guess they got a tan house. And we need our bell. Okay. All right, gold brown. Okay. So let's see here. We got greens. All right. I think we're good. So we're going to start playing here. If I need to grab more out, I can if I change my mind. If I change my mind. So yeah, she loves riding the bus and the boys are back in, but I have to run all the way. It's like, I don't know, 20 miles round trip to get the boys. They go to a school in a different town. And so that is kind of not the funnest. It's not the funnest, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Last year they rode the bus and I would just have to go to the bus stop, to the nearest bus stop. And but they're having trouble finding bus drivers. So we had to drive them this year. Okay, I'm going to go with the grays. I think I'm going to go with the blues. That's pretty light too. It's pretty dark. Maybe lighter. Lighter. Okay, so I've also got these classics, and these are really light. Let's try that one. And these are just called, these aren't tri-tips. These are just double-ended. And they are called Classic Chick Naturals. So they're natural colors. So they're 6-piece double tip design markers. SN-CS6-CHN. So they're really pale. So let's try blue-gray. Let's do this one. All right, let's see. Here's the tip. Oh, it's got the chisel tip. Blue-gray. Blue-gray. So maybe I'll use, I still kind of like that. They definitely did theirs blue. So we'll start on the snowman and just see what happens here. We're just gonna, it's definitely gray. Definitely a gray. So yeah, kind of excited about this little set here. And the other set. Okay, I'm going to try. We'll get a little bit of this blue in here. It's kind of like that. I don't need a lot. I don't want my... Yeah. Kind of like that. Let me move you back in here so you can see. I moved you out because I wanted to check on... So you can see there's just a little bit of color in there. You don't need them to have a lot because he's white and snow is white. So just give him a little bit. Give him some contours here. There we go. just like that. Maybe I'll bring in some roundness there. Okay. Where's that gray? Bring this gray in. Touch on that a little bit. Like I said, I am not a professional at this at all. I just tinker with it a little bit. Okay, that's good. And let's see, some red maybe for his hat. I don't have any red. So let's make his hat. Get some orange open. Got some orange for his carrot's nose. This is the light. There we go. Nose. And then how about a purple hat? The purple hat here. Purple hat, purple scarf. Let's start with our darker. Start out with the darkest one. Dark on both sides, along the bottom. There we go. And that's how the videos I've watched, they do like the darker on the outside, and then they graduate the colors, blend them out. With the lightest in the center. It's easy. And the lightest one. Pulls it all together. There we go. So yeah, we made it through the first week. All safe and sound. My oldest grandson is in what they call a career line tech. So he's, it's like a trade school type thing. So he goes there part day. So he's enjoying that. And what's this one? Tan. It's okay. So yeah, he's having fun with that. Going to, it's the class he's taken there is diesel mechanics, so he's pretty excited. Pretty excited, and that's, I think he's a junior this year, I believe. It's hard to keep track. They grow so fast. I know everybody says that, but they do. I think they do. So we've just kind of had a, oh, and then Brooklyn started her ballet tap class this week too. On Tuesday, she did that first class and she loves it. She thinks it's very great. And we got some berries here, so let's just go. We'll just put those in there. Oh, that's a pretty color. There we go. I'm not going to try to blend those. They're so small. And then maybe a darker red bow. Let's do that. Darker red bow. Like so. With that same red. I thought about grabbing the other, there's one more set of these and another set of, I believe, 24. But man, they are pricey. That's, I want to say even on Amazon, they're like $80 some for the set. But the nice thing is they do, that's a tri-blend, so you get actually 3 different colors in each one. So that is the nice thing about that. And let's go ahead with this green for that. But yeah, they're nice. There are some cheaper brands out there that people like, and I haven't tried them, so I don't know, but I missed a little part of the bow here, right there. There we go. And maybe there too. There we go. All right. But I haven't tried them, but some people like them. So it might be worth if you just want, and those aren't tri-colored, those are just one color. So, or two ends. So like a chiseled end and a tip end. So, but the price is a lot better. Let me see this brighter green here. And this I'm just going to kind of spike out like that. Keep it simple. I'm not going to complicate it too much. Okay, there we go. So we got our bell and our snowman. Yeah, okay. And then for the bell, I used, which one? Okay, so I used the gold brown blend, GB1, GB3, GB5. And then I used the light green blend, LG1, LG3, and LG5. And then I also used the dull green blend, DG1, DG2, and DG3. I used, let's see here, the dark red blend, DR1, DR3, DR4. And this one here was, right here, brown gray, BG05. BG05 there. And the blue I used was Ice Blue Blend, IB1, IB2, IB3. So I used that. And I'm going to use Tan Blend, TN1, TN2, TN4 for the house. Maybe part of the bird, maybe get the bird's belly. So let's see here. So yeah, we had a busy week. Nice busy, but you know what? And of course they had Friday off because of the holiday, They were in school 4 days and they got to have a day off. Oh, my husband thinks that's crazy. It's like, why bother? I'm like, I don't know. They used to start after Labor Day, but I guess with the times off and stuff, they like to make sure that kids get enough extra time in to make up for any snow days. Okay, I'm using those ice blues again for the wing and tail feather of this bird. Down. And yeah, so they have Monday off and they have Friday off. But Brooklyn is excited because she just got to meet a couple little girls and play with them a little bit. So she's excited about that, and I'm excited for her to have some little girlfriends to play with. She says, well, I met another girl today. This is her first day. She said, I met a new girl today. 2 girls, she says. 2 girls. She said, one was on the bus. She said, and I met her. I said, oh, was she very nice? She goes, I don't know, she fell asleep on my arm. And I thought that was so funny. She goes, and she got a little heavy. So I was laughing at it. I said, well, you just, she's tired. I said, that's a big day when you're not used to being gone all day like that. I said, that's a big day. And some kids, her age or younger, they still take naps. And she doesn't usually, but if she's sick or something, of course she will. But typically, I try not to let her take naps because then she doesn't want to sleep at night. Let's see, what can we do with the rest of this? Maybe I'll put little flecks in here. Is that the one I use? Gold brown, no. Let's see, this one. I'm just going to give a few little flecks in here just to distinguish his. There we go. Just like that. That. Nice. And then a brown for, did I read that one out? Tan blend, TN1, TN2, TN4. Do I have a brown? I know I do, but where is it? So I explained to her, that some little ones, they just get tired and they can't stay awake. So, and she likes to sit up front right behind the bus driver. And in the morning, she's like the second person picked up, so she can sit there. But in the evening when she comes, the little bit older kids first, like the 3rd, 4th, 5th grades or something. And so the bus driver told me she's going to read, because Brooklyn was way in the back. I said, she's way in the back? That's pretty brave. She goes, well, the little bit older kids, she says, they come in and they sit right up front. She says, so next week I'm going to redo that, because she said, I want the 5-year-olds up, because sometimes it's like 4 and 5-year-olds, because we have a pre-K program, and they also pick them up. So you got 4 and 5-year-olds sitting way in the back and not being able to observe what maybe the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders are doing. I'm not sure the exact age of the kids on the buses, but I know they're older. So it's elementary school. So those 2 schools get picked up first, and then they pick up the little ones. So in the evening. So she said she's gonna redo that this week and make sure that those little ones are up front. I'm going to color this little pom-pom dark purple here. There we go. And I think that's good. So I'm going to set this aside here, and then we're going to do on the card, this is our card base. And let's go ahead and color our house. And I think I do want the tan colors, which are these tan blends. So yeah, so it was an interesting week. I mean, new experience for Brooklyn, and not a new experience for me, because I typically got the boys off to school too. But I don't know. It was a little heart-wrenching, of course, it always was. It was when I put my kids on the bus the first time, but she's so happy, and that's what's important. So is that she's happy and enjoying it. So, and yeah, so that went very well. I'm just going to make this dark, like that. But yeah, so we are off and running when it comes to school. And Loie and I did go to, we went to Hobby Lobby last Monday. So we got to hang out a little bit. We went to Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree and had lunch together and just kind of hung out a little bit. That was kind of nice. Seemed weird, though, doing all that without Brooklyn, because she's always with us. You get used to that, I don't know how many of you maybe care for, well, even if you have your own children, you just kind of get used to that. And yeah, so that was a little weird, but other than that, we had a good time. Bought some more stuff I didn't need, but they had some clearance things. And I actually did pretty good. I picked up some things and thought, you really don't, you're not going to use that. So And I had ordered this other stuff from HSN one night. I got it in there. I was actually looking for something. I think it was, I'll show you in a minute. It's a house dye, but then I seen the other stuff on clearance, and I thought, oh, I like that too. So I'm just going to do around the windows just the dark color here. And then, I'm not sure what color door. They have a red door. I kind of like that idea. Maybe we'll do a red door too. Oops, I better get this up here, huh? Told you I don't do this a lot, so. There we go. And I think I'm going to add yellow to the windows, but let's go ahead and get our door done here. And let's set this one down. I believe I've got all the colors that I used so far. I think I told you all of them, but if it seems like I missed one, go ahead and let me know, and I'll put that in the description. There is a little wreath on the door, so let's go ahead and add a little bit of our green on there for the wreath. Let's show you what we got so far. Yeah, kind of like that. And let's go ahead and add some yellow to the windows. It's some very faint yellow here. Let me see. I like to test colors on the side piece so I can get an idea of how bright. So I think I'm just going to do the yellow. I'm not going to blend it. I'm just going to do yellow. And sometimes it's fun just to sit in color. Okay, there we go. I might add, actually this is the tan. I might add a little bit. Go over this one more time there. Make it stand out just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Got that. Looks good. So maybe some of that ice blue under there for the snow. Maybe get this just light. I'm just going to feather it. I'm not going to do a whole bunch. I do have a blending tool somewhere too. Right there. Maybe we can try to use that to blend that out a little bit. Let's see what we got. And this is just a blending tool. It's supposed to be help you blend some things out, some of the inks out. Let's see what happens. Might be dry. Oh, looks wet. You can smell it, but don't look like it's doing much, but it's wet. Okay. All right, maybe it did a little bit. Yeah, I think it did a little bit. Kind of a little bit there. Let's do some under here. Like that. And it just kind of helps smudge it out a little bit. Oh yeah, it's working better now because it's got stuff going there. Let's do a little bit here. That. And while I'm at it, there we go. Let's see. Okay. This is a different brand, I think. Yeah, this is Prismacolor, but it's alcohol, so it should do the same thing as the other. I bought this before I bought any markers. All right, there we go. All right, just gives a hint. And let's see, let's do our trees. Our again. Okay. We'll do the back trees, I think, darker. And then the front trees a bit lighter, maybe. Let's see. Let's see what happens. And they do have some snow on it, so I'm just going to try to avoid the snow. And maybe just get some of these. That's a dark green. This one isn't going to get much blended, so I'm just going to do that like that. Just bring in a little bit of color because I don't want to get rid of my snow. So, yep, I think I'm just going to get a little bit of green in here. Not much at all. Not much at all, just a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm not getting. Oh, yeah, you can see the green in there. This is going to be kind of feathered in there a little bit more. Feather it in there a little bit more. Sorry, I start to whisper. It is Sunday afternoon, so my husband is home. And he doesn't care. But, oops, you know what? I think I'm going to add just a little bit more of that blue right under this eave here. Just a tiny bit, just like that. Okay, so let's get some of these other trees. Just a touch. It's not very much, for sure. It's almost hard to do. A little bit hard to do because it's dark. I'm just going to do it here and there where I think it's going to show up a little bit. Other than that, I'm just going to leave it because it's stamped. So it's dark, so it's not showing up very much. Okay, I think we're just going to do that like that and leave the snow. Okay. All right. So now let's go ahead and get a drink. All right. Let's set these aside. Get these all out of my way. Getting that set aside, and we'll go ahead and cut that snowman and stuff. Okay. And we have to cut. All right. So now because my thing is, I just recovered my thing. I got this silicone mat underneath there so that it doesn't cut holes in my new. All right, there we are. Okay, so we can, I think, cut this first. And that's cut the 6.5 by 5. So it's half of that. Half of the front of the card. And let's see, do I have to have 2 plates? I gotta look, see. Die template cardstock, embossing plate. I don't use the, okay. I don't use the padded, let's see if I can get this to go through here. I don't use the padded plates because I have a hard time with them. So I don't use them. Let's see, I don't think that did anything. Let me peek. Nope, it didn't. So I need something thicker under there. Let's see here. Let's put something for like some cards. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? this is a perfect example of what happens when you're crafty. You know, it's just like, oh, all right, let me see. I'm going to put this under here. This is just like chipboard out of a package. So let's see if that works. Because we want to have, oh yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect. There we go. And boom. Look at that. Oh, I like that. There we go. Perfect. And then there's a little, oops, I'm sorry. Came out perfect. Okay, so that worked. And I just used that chipboard. And then here is the window, and these open. See that? Okay. So we set that aside, and then we get our snowman, and that's just dies. So we're gonna bring this back here. Let me get this arranged here just a little bit better for you. There we go. Maybe it's hard. It's a big machine, so it's hard. So we got that. We need our snowman die. Our snowman die. And we need our bell die, which is this one. It looks like the bell. And that's not the bell die. Is that not the bell die? That is the bell die, just like that. Okay. Bell die, and then a bird. A bird. See if I got them far enough apart to cut them all. Or if I have to cut something separate. Oh, I think we're all right. Grab some of this green tape here. And it's sticky, but not really sticky. It's almost like half stick or something. Okay. But it'll hold our stuff in there. Can't see his other hand there. Why can't I see it? It's off just a little bit. Okay. Come on. I think it's the other way, but we'll see. Okay, there we go. A little piece. Sometimes you can use it several times. Sometimes it gets pinched and or cut or whatever. So, but it does hold nice. A lot of times I don't even use it because I can get the things to settle on there pretty nice. But with 3 things like this, we're just going to put it on there like that. There we go. Put our cap on there and move my coffee. So many things. This sits over on another edge of my table. I have a 4-foot by 4-foot tabletop, and it sits back behind my laptop there. All right, here we go. So I'm going to move this. That's all the cutting we need to do. So I'm going to get this right out of my way. And back over where it belongs a second. Room. And again, one of these days I'm getting close to having everything rearranged and put away, so pretty soon I'll do a tour here. All right, so I'm going to zoom you back out so you can see a little better. There we go. Okay, so you can see everything. We don't need these little 4 pieces. Here's our card top. And oh, I just love that. Look at that detail. Just love that. And then we glue that on there. And do we want our snowman on the outside or the inside? Let's see here. Let's take our snowman out. But yeah, if you're interested in this, I mean, you get a lot for the money, actually. So you could do them on the inside, like so. Like you're looking out a window into a window, or you could do them on the outside, like so. I think I'm going to do inside. I like the idea of inside. Okay. So I'm just going to use a little bit of my art glitter glue here, and we're going to tack him down. Doesn't need a lot. There we go. Put him so we can see him through the window. Just like that. And then I think, let me get a ink pad here. And get some brick cut on there. Let's see here. If you want walnut stain, maybe. That might be a nice brick color. So I just have my Tim Holtz Distress Ink walnut stain. Oops, I got one on there. That's why it's not sticking. There we go. Bring back in my mat here a second. And just lightly rubbing because I don't want to damage the bricks there. And I'm just trying to get the bricks, not the window pane itself. Just going to leave that white. There we go. So just gently did the bricks on there. Okay, get that out of the way. And then we're going to take this and put it down there. I think like that. I think. We got the bell. What's the bell on the inside? Got the bell. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. I had to sneeze. I was thinking maybe we should have something on the inside here too, because you can see where the ink goes through. So I have this black and red plaid, or I also have these skaters. Well, that's not long enough. So let's go ahead with the black and red plaid. We know we need 5 by 6.5. So let me go ahead and walk over to my thing. We'll cut 5 by 6.5. So let's do 5 inches, 6.5 inches. There we go. And we'll glue that inside here. Just like that. And then they also, on this one here where they showed it, they did another house. They actually did the house. So I don't know if I want to do another house or just stamp another house and not color it. I'm not sure. What are our time at here? Let's see. Okay, we're almost at an hour. So I think I'm just going to get ready to close it up here. So let's go ahead and glue this on. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that on, and then we'll quick stamp maybe a bird or something. We'll put the there we go, just like that. And I didn't glue down the window, so they can still open the window and see. The next one I'll try, I think I'll do the I will do that. I will do what this looks like here. See, I was looking at this one. See that? See, told you I hadn't used it yet. I literally just opened it, so it was guesswork. It's all right. It's going to be a nice card anyway. I think I'll mail this one out to my friend from Indiana. Or no, Illinois. She's from Illinois, I think. She follows my tutorials and she sends me cards all the time. So there we go. And I see we're hanging over there just a little bit. So I'm just going to go over to my trimmer and just take a sliver off that. This doesn't hurt nothing. There we go. So I just slid it in there and trimmed that off, and it's perfect. Now it looks great. All right. Now there's no sentiments with these, but let's see. Christmas stamps. Oops, there goes that. And where is my bird? Yes, I think we gotta get our little birdie in here. So maybe our bird there. Where's my bell? I lost my bell. There it is. So maybe the bell and the bird. Just the bird. Let's see here. Okay, I'm just gonna glue this right here so they'll still be able to open the window. But the bell will lay flat. Let's see here. Go. Okay, I don't want to glue it down. I just want to glue it there. So get the bell in there so when they open the windows, okay? And then open the card. Have this pretty little bird here. Like that. I didn't expect to be a whole hour today, but that's fine. Alrighty. Like that. And then this is my Christmas stamp here. What do we have here? How about you put the Merry in Christmas? And this is an old, a really old set of stamps, and it's the mice. But it's really old. I don't have the packaging anymore. So I'm going to grab my stamp there. Da-da-da. Very sticky. Just down like that. Perfect. Told you it was sticky. It is sticky. And then, how about that one? It's just some ornaments hanging down. There we go. Just like so. Perfect. All right, there we go. And we can take all of our markers here, purple, and the blue, and the red, maybe. And we'll just quickly just add a little bit of color to these. Just quick. Nothing fancy. Just a little bit of color. So, oh, that purple's not open. Let's grab a purple open. Or about the green. Green will be fine. There we go. All right. There's our finished card. Open the window. I like it. I think I'm going to have fun with that one. And maybe I'll do another tutorial on how to actually do it the correct way. But that was our relaxing day today. And now I don't know where my pin is, but that's all right. We'll find it. All right. Thank you for stopping by and joining in. Please leave a comment in the comment box if you'd like to. If you have any questions, I will do my best to help answer them. And if you have any suggestions on what you'd like to maybe work on some Sunday, just either email me or leave a comment in the comments there about what you might like to do. And I hope you have a great rest of your day and a nice upcoming week. Enjoy your Labor Day weekend. And as always, I wish you and your family the most blessings of all. And I love y'all and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.